Yo, my producer is off the chain. That's all I have to say. Yes, 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 yes. Can we do the anniversary thing again? Can you just do that piece again? Oh, that's so good. Yes, yes, yes. We are in the anniversary series. Yes, Vanessa, fireworks. That's what we're talking about. Good day, everybody. Good day. Thank you, Sekou, for that. That was fabulous. And I'm telling y'all, he surprises me all the time. I have no idea, but it's always good. It's always good, Diego. Yes, yes, yes. So good day, Wayne, and good day, Mommy. I hope everybody's doing well. Stacy, yes, yes, we are celebrating this week. We are celebrating this week. We are having a good time, Nan. Yes, we are. Pastor Al, we are in the celebration, and there is much to celebrate. So welcome to Morning Sip. I am revmelissa, and Sip is Spirit in Practice, Spirit in Practice. And I'm joining you live right here on the New Thought Media Network. And we are celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Morning Sip, of me showing up every day to do these Facebook Lives. And it has been so awesome for me. It's been so awesome for me. Yes, thank you, Margaretta. Thank you, Lindsay. It's been incredible. And y'all have been with me on this journey, my congregation of joy. Y'all don't know how much I love you all. And it is just my greatest joy. It really is to be here with you all, sharing joy news and sharing a word and sharing, spiritual principles and practices that we can apply in our lives every day. Sekou says, taking it from the theory into the practice, right? It's a concept, right? But then how do I apply it in my life? And so I just love that. I love that that is what you all are receiving, And we're going to have the opportunity this week because we're doing a pop-up. We're doing a pop-up all week. And I'm excited for those of you who have said yes, and it's not too late. And what do I mean by that? And Diego, you're familiar with this because you do this on your show. You could just pop up into Morning Sip today, tomorrow, and Friday. So Gladys is already on board for today. So that's going to happen a little later in the show. Tomorrow, Lindsay, girl, I'm looking forward to being with you. And on Friday, y'all, I have a super surprise pop-up on Friday. But, there's still opportunities for whomever wants to pop up. So we're going to put the link in the, we're going to put the link in the comments. And so there it is. The producer just put the link in the comments. So when we get to the pop-up section, I'll let you know, and you could just click on the link. When you click on the link, you'll be in what we call our green room. So you won't pop up and be right on. You'll be in the background until the producer lets you on screen. Okay? All right. So that's what we're doing, y'all. And I see you, Simone. I just saw a message from Simone that I don't see now. But you said something about being in Lowe's. I'm trying to connect to the link in Lowe's, but it's not working. Okay, girl, don't worry about it. If it's not today, it could be tomorrow or Friday. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you, Lindsay. I am there with joy flowing through me. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right, because that's what we're all about. We're all about the joy. So I wanted to share a couple of things before we get into the pop-up part. So one of the things I wanted to share is, y'all know this happens pretty often, right? I do my morning practice, and sometimes my inspirational reading is in total alignment for what is going on with me on that particular day, right? And so today, y'all, it hit me in a big way because one of the books that I read as my inspirational reading, and I read from it before to you all, is 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. 365 Days of Richer Living. And here I am celebrating my 1-year anniversary. And it has been 365 days of richer living for me. 365 days of richer living. 365 days of morning sip. Celebrating richer living, y'all. Richer living. And I have to say, you know, how we define richer living is really important. Because if your definition of richer living is just based on finances, money, material things, you might want to look at that. You might want to look at that, because I've had some financial richer living experiences in my life. And did it match up with the joy and the exhilaration that I've been experiencing these last 365 days? No way, no how. No comparison whatsoever. Now, that don't mean I don't want the financial blessings. Don't get me wrong, okay? Because Red Mel like nice things. Oh, yes, she does. However, that's not the first. That's not the go-to, right? That's not the go-to. Doing that which you love to do, that like lights your fire, that gets you up in the morning, that, you know, oh, that's everything. That is priceless. That is priceless. And that's how I define richer living for me now. So 365 days. I giggled this morning. I was like, oh God, look at you. Yes, it has been 365 days of richer living. And so as if that light bulb wasn't enough, I go to today's reading. And here we go. Here we go. So I want to share today's reading with you from 365 Days of Richer Living. The first sentence, I had to get up and do a little praise dance. Oh, yes, I did. I told y'all we don't praise enough. So after the first sentence, I had to get up and do a little praise dance in my office. Oh, yes, it went down this morning. So this is what it says. Let me read the title. In the midst of me is the light of the world, and I let that light shine. Here's the first sentence. I accept my divine destiny. Let's say that. Let's say that together. I accept my divine destiny. I accept my divine destiny. Are y'all accepting your divine destiny? Are you welcoming it in? Or are you resistant to it? Are you fighting it? Oh, that first sentence, y'all. I'm going to go on. I accept that which God has planned for me. I know that there is a pattern of good for my life. Gives me chills. As I live rightly, think greatly, and love largely, I am a joy to God. Come on. And a blessing to man. I do this for his name's sake. And remember that namesake thing, because some of us get, tripped up on these things. When we say his namesake, what are we talking about? We're talking about hallowed be thy name. Remember the Lord's Prayer series we just did? Hallowed be thy name. So God's name is our name. Our name is God's name, right? So we are of one accord, one mind, one name, right? Oh, yes. I realized that to this end was I born. For this cause came I into this world, to bear witness to the truth. God in me is impelling me to right action. God in me is inspiring my mind with right ideas. I am alive with this holy presence. I refuse to believe that I am flesh and bone, subject to the whims of faith. I arise in my divine selfhood, and I see that God alone rules my mind and heart. The one mind thinks as me. The one love loves by me. I am the spiritual activity of a power which knows what it is doing and knows how to do it. Come on. Oh. I rest in the full assurance of my eternal good. In the midst of me is the light of the world, and I let that light shine. It created me in order to act through me. I recognize my responsibility to do this for God today. I know that I do it in the whole of God, and the whole of God is backing me up. And the law of God is producing my good. My presence is filled with good. My future is secured in greater good. For God is on my pathway, and I cannot fail. Oh, y'all. Go ahead. Y'all could get up and do a little praise dance. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Live rightly, y'all. Think greatly and love largely. Why? Because you are the joy of God. Just think about that. We are the joy of God. If that don't give you chills, God is on my pathway, and I cannot fail. I cannot fail. Now, I'm telling you right now, Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker's soul knew that I was going to read this book on April 7th, 2021, celebrating my morning sip. They knew it. They knew it way back in the day. They knew it. They was like, there's that soul revmelissa. Yeah. This is what we're going to do right here. Yeah. Because there are no coincidences, y'all. There are no coincidences. So when your mind, because this is what happened. This is what had happened, y'all. Last year, you know, my book was Mark Nepo, right? Love Mark Nepo, Book of Awakenings. That was my book for 2020. And that was a good one too. And so as I started winding down 2020, I said, okay, I need another daily God book for 2021. And there are so many to choose from. And, you know, I have this little library in my office, and I had many to choose from. But I ordered this one. My mind said, I saw an advertisement in the Science of Mind magazine, and my mind, my intuition, wasn't my intuition, my inner guidance, my inner wisdom, the one within me that knows all there is to know, said, Melissa, order the 365 Days of Richer Living book. And I said, okay. And I ordered it. And here it is. And it has been 365 days of richer living, and then some, and then some. So my message to y'all today is exactly what today's daily inspiration is. Accept your divine destination. Are you accepting it? Accept it. That's the first step, y'all. That's the first. You can't do anything if you don't accept what is. If you don't accept what is, you will be living in denial if you cannot accept what is. So what is your divine destination? Right? And how do we get clear about that? We get clear about that by cultivating our relationship with the divine. Your divine destination is not a secret. It's not hidden from you. It is living, breathing you right now. So it's time for us, y'all. What is the 3 things? I wrote them down because I just love them so much. Live rightly, think greatly, love largely. Every day, as you hone your destiny, as you hone your gifts, as you hone your art, right? Which art in heaven? Where is that? Within you. Within you. Heaven is a state of consciousness, right? So is your destiny. Your destiny is a state of consciousness. Yes? In the oneness, in heaven, in you. And that's if that ain't some joy news, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So I am just so grateful for that word of inspiration today. So remember, God is on your pathway and you cannot fail. Wherever path you on, it's the right path. You know what? Because there could be like a little detour or whatever. But guess what? You're not lost. You're not lost. Step into your divine destination. Step into, the next stop is divine destination. Right? All right, y'all. All right. So that's the word for today. We are on our own divine path. Don't concern yourself with other people's path. Okay? Get on your own divine path. Because I was so guilty of that. And this is, my husband. I wanted him to be on my path. I wanted him to read the books I was reading. I wanted him to go to the classes I was going to. No, that ain't his path. He got a joy path too. That don't look like my joy path. And it's all good. Because what do you want in a relationship? You want a relationship where the other person is also on their divine path. Doing their work, right? And we're just supporting each other in that spiritual growth. Yes? Oh, yes, y'all. Oh, yes. So be on your own divine path. Accept it, own it, live it, love it greatly, largely, because you are the joy of God. The joy of God. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Amen, Pamela. Amen, girl. All right. So it's time for some pop-up. All right now. So we are celebrating. If you're just coming on, we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary here on Morning Sip, Spirit and Practice. And I opened the doors up to the Congregation of Joy today in a real way by allowing and welcoming whomever would like to join me today, tomorrow, and Friday. The link is in the comments. And the first pop-up from the Congregation of Joy is my own dear sister, Gladys Williams, the creator of Asante Jewels. And I am wearing one of her creations today. I had to, yes. It's awesome. I'll let Gladys tell y'all what all this wonderfulness is. So let's welcome Gladys Williams right now. Come on, Lou.
Wow.
Yes, fireworks for you too, Gladys.
Yes.
How you doing, girl?
I'm fine, thank you. I didn't know I had to put on makeup this early, though.
Girl, we would have accepted you any way you wanted to come.
No, you can't show up half-ass.
That's right. That's right. So Gladys, thank you, first of all, for being on Living Life in Joy with me.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
It was wonderful. I had such a good time. Yes. And it was wonderful to, get the word out about your creations.
Oh, thank you.
Let's talk about what I have on, Gladys. What's going on right here?
You have on the Glacier collection. That's a solid piece of quartz crystal that's in the front. And it has quartz beads around it, and matching earrings with the beads on the stem of the necklace. And it's made with sterling silver and quartz crystals. And it's one of a kind, and it looks like your piece.
It's mine, y'all. It's mine.
Yours alone, never to be made again. The mold is broken.
Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you.
So I'm so thrilled that you said yes. I put the call out yesterday. Do you want to pop up into Morning Sip? And you said yes. So Gladys, let me ask you a question, because you've been rolling with me for a minute now and participating by showing up for Morning Sip. Can you share a little bit about your divine destiny?
Oh boy, I'm still trying to figure that out.
No, girl, here's a hint. Yes.
Yes, I guess when you love doing something, that is your divine destiny. If you can use it to create, I don't know, art, your future, income, whatever, so yes, I love making jewelry. It's very satisfying to me. So I get a lot of joy out of just creating, and sometimes it's a big challenge. So figuring out how to put this together. Sometimes I have to sleep on it and dream and wake up and say, oh, okay, I figured it out in my sleep. But yeah, I enjoy doing that. So that's my joy passion.
Yeah, I get a lot of information in my sleep too.
Yeah,
it's some good stuff, right? It's some good stuff. So Asante Jewels, Gladys.
Yes.
Tell folks about Asante Jewels and how they could get all this fabulousness in their life.
Okay, it is called Asante's Jewels, named after my first granddaughter and the middle name of my son, Asante. And I have a website, asantesjewels.com. You can click on that, and I will ship you a piece right away. And like every piece you purchase, it was made just for you and you alone. It will never be duplicated. And I will also make an appointment if you're in the tri-state area to come to your house with my entire collection, and I'll bring a bottle of wine with me. And you can pick and choose whatever you like. And if you don't like anything, well, at least we enjoyed a bottle of wine. That's how I feel about it. So,
it's still a win-win. It's still a win.
It's still a win.
So I have been talking about Gladys for a month now, right? And she has loaned me many beautiful pieces, but this one is mine, y'all. This one is mine. But the other ones that I have worn is, it's open, it's available to anyone who would like. And she has so much more than that. And so I announced the other day that we're going to do a trunk show for Gladys. Morning Sip is sponsoring a trunk show for Gladys, because people need to know about this fabulousness, right, that's in the world. Yeah. So we have settled on a date. Gladys, you want to announce the date?
The date is May 1st. That's a Saturday. And we thought 6:00 p.m. would be a good time that we could sip and dip.
Yes, we could sip and dip into some wonderful creations by Asante Jewels. Yeah. So Gladys, can you share with me what Morning Sip has meant for you?
You are very inspirational. I didn't realize how much inspiration I needed. It's so much of a push, because I'm sitting back on my own laurels, so to speak. Mm-hmm. So I did need some inspiration, just some confidence, maybe. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I think, okay, this is kind of juvenile. Sometimes I think that way. This piece looks a little juvenile. I got to judge it up a little bit. But yes, I get on my stationary bike every morning and listen to your show while I'm in France or in Italy somewhere on the screen, and I'm listening to you driving through the streets of Dubai.
I love it. And you know what? Your brain don't know that's not where you are, right? You're in Dubai. You're in Dubai. Wherever you imagine yourself to be, our brain don't know the difference. It's all wonderful. You're having the experience. Yeah.
So I'm feeding my mind and my body at the same time.
Yes, it's all connected. Yeah. So Gladys, I'm so grateful that I have provided some inspiration to you. You have inspired me in more ways than you know. Just you saying, Gladys, I don't know if you recall this. We was together on a girls trip, and we were all talking about different things. And at some point, Gladys, you said, "Do you? Do you?" And I was like, "Yes." So that in of itself is inspiring.
Yes.
You know, if each one of us will just do you, just do you is a word. That is a word. So thank you, Gladys, for popping on with me today. Everyone, please put on your calendar May 1st, 6 p.m., the Asante's Jewels Trunk Show. It will be on Zoom, so everyone can see and participate and interact. And I will be sending out information about that with the Zoom link very soon. And it's right in time for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is the second Sunday in May. So if you're thinking about something for your mother that is only one, your mother will be the only one to have it. How fabulous is that? And if you're a mom, tell your children, hey, I want a Santi's Jewels one-of-a-kind piece for Mother's Day, or the mother in your life, you know? So Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for saying yes. All right, y'all. All right. Who's next? Who's next? Anybody else want to pop up before I go into some joy news? All right. I think Simone can't get connected because she's in Lowe's. She's in Lowe's. But I'm going to give y'all, because you know what? When you have an opportunity, you just jump on it. Some of us think ourselves out of opportunities, right? One. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some joy news. And if someone wants to pop on while I'm doing joy news, we'll pop back in the pop-ups after joy news. Because I know you have to click on. It's a thing. It's not like it's instant, you know. So I'm going to give you some time to figure that out. But the link is right there in the comments. So I think the producer's going to put the link up again just so it's fresh right there. So folks will have it fresh. Lindsay, I'm thrilled to have you pop on tomorrow with me. And oh, girl, yeah, we could talk about some downloads in your dream too, girl. Yes, everyone's getting the downloads. I love it. There it is right there, StreamYard.com. And there's the information to link in so you can pop up. All right, so let's talk about some joy news. So meditating with the moon, please mark the date on your calendar. The next meditating with the moon is a new moon in Aries. And that is happening on Monday, April 12th at 4 a.m. Eastern time, right here on New Thought Media Network. So where you are watching me now is where we will be for the meditating with the moon. So take a nap, get ready, 4 a.m. Eastern time on Monday. Sunday, this Sunday is a 2-for Sunday. Y'all know how I love a 2-for Sunday. So first is my Living Life Enjoy show that I'm so excited about. And my guest is Imanya Jubilee, and she is a lifestyle influencer. So please join me on Sunday for the Living Life Enjoy show, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, right here. Then at 11:30 Eastern time, I will be speaking at my spiritual home, Rockland Center for Spiritual Living. And the theme for this month is so in alignment. The theme for April is stepping into the unknown. Sometimes we have to step into the unknown, right? I'm going to save it for the sermon on Sunday. I'm going to save it. So if y'all want to know what I was just about to say, you got to come on over to Rockland CSL on Sunday. And the topic is the winds of change. The winds of change. Okay? So we stream the service on Facebook Live at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living's Facebook page. If you want to be in the Zoom room for service, you just go to rocklandcsl.org, right there on the screen on Sunday at 11:30. Click on the Sunday service link and you will be in the Zoom room. I would love to see your faces. All right, so that is Sunday. So I decided I wanted to do a challenge, right? Because I do pretty well in challenge, I would say, because Morning Sip started from a challenge by Sekou. So my challenge is around YouTube, right? So I'm trying to make some moves on YouTube, and they have all these requirements, right? So one of the requirements is you have to have a certain number of subscribers, and you have to have a certain number of hours of content. So I'm doing pretty good on the content side of things because all of my morning sips are there starting from this year, and all of the Living Life and Joy shows are there too. So if you have friends, family, people in your circle who are not on social media, they can check Morning Sip out on YouTube. And so can you, right? You can check it out on YouTube also. So this is a challenge. So right now, I have 9 subscribers. 9. So the challenge is by April 27th, and I'll share the significance of that day. April 27th, 50 subscribers. That's it. Just 50 subscribers by April 27th. So you could start that off right now, right after the show. Just go over to YouTube. Ah, Vanessa's watching on YouTube. Yes, thank you, Vanessa. So I know you already subscribed, yes? Yes, 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 yes. So please just share that. Okay, so April 27th. The significance of that day is my 19th wedding anniversary. 19, y'all. Oh, God is good. So between now and April 27th, yes, we're just going to declare April anniversary month. How about that? We've gone from a day to a week, and now we're going into a month of anniversary celebrations. So 50, that's it. Yes, Vanessa, I know, girl. Thank you. 50 subscribers on YouTube. So please share the joy news about that. All right. So I don't see any other pop-ups. So I want to pop up somebody who's been on this journey with me from day one, and that is my producer, Sekou Rice. He said, hey.
What's up? I'm all relaxed, chilling. Yeah, I've been there from day one. It's been quite the journey watching you up close and in person. And so I know you got questions, but I just want to say something before I forget. What I want to tell people is that when Reverend Robert called from New Thought Media Network and invited Reverend Mel over, Reverend Mel said, listen, I'm bringing a producer with me. And that's before we even knew to call it a producer. And before we even knew that was, like thuggish. They didn't have anybody else doing that. We now know that don't nobody else join the network and say, listen, I got somebody with me and they're coming. So when people started asking me how I came to the network, I was like, I came with Rev Mel. Doesn't everybody do that? They're like, no, nobody does that. Nobody does that. So thank you for making me your +1 to the New Thought Media Network. I appreciate it. And making me a producer. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that had to happen. That had to happen. So Sekou, since you have been with me since day one and way before day one, we have been friends for a really long time. Sekou and I used to be neighbors. We lived across the street from each other in Fort Greene many moons ago, I say. And that was a divine placement, I would say. It was a divine placement. And so what has this journey so far been like for you?
So the blessing for me has been the repetition, because people go to church on Sunday, let's say, and they get a good word, right? People go to seminars and they get a good word. And then later they wonder why they haven't been able to change their lives. even though they got that good word. And the answer that you stumbled upon is it has to be daily. You can't get a good word once a week. You can't go off to a seminar once a month. You have to make daily changes. That's the only way your life changes, is if you can create those decision points daily and make the right decisions daily. That's the only way it changes. And so the fact that you're here every day, 6 days a week, started at 7, down to 6 days a week. It's just incredible. You know, and I said that to you from the beginning. For those that don't know, I was like, Mel, you are like pushing up weight. You're like in the gym, like pushing up heavy weight. Ain't no other pastor out here preaching sermons every day. You know, they're working on their sermon throughout the week, doing it on Sunday, and then preparing again. You're out here every day, trusting that the divine will come through you again tomorrow, that you're not going to be standing here in front of us and not have something to say. And so that's beautiful. But my point is, it has to be daily. And for me, it's been a divine appointment because I get to experience you daily, your sips, your sermonettes daily. And then that reminds me, yeah, I got to do the things today. I got to do all the things that create change again today. I can't wait till Sunday. I can't wait till the next thing. I got to do it every day. And I invite everybody listening to remember that you have to do it daily. So that's been the blessing for me.
Yes. Oh, that's a word right there. Thank you, Sekou. Yes, Lindsay. Amen. Daily joy. Yes, all of that. It is a practice. Yes, preach, producer. Yes, Vanessa. Yes. It is. It is our daily bread, right? I keep that Lord's Prayer. It's just like on me, y'all. What Sekou is talking about is our daily bread, right? Every day we have to feed it. Every day we get fed. Every day we get fed, right? But we got to show up to the table. And we got to eat. Can't nobody eat for us, right? We have to do our own work. All right, y'all. So that is today's show. I am revmelissa. If you don't know that by now, where you been, right? I'm an ordained interfaith minister. I'm a licensed religious science practitioner, and I am a purpose coach. And that triune is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. So if you would like to work with me and create your 365 days of richer living, come on now, what you waiting for? Accept your divine destiny now, and I can support you on that journey. Just send me a DM and we could set up some time to talk. All right, y'all. So I will see you all tomorrow. My mother said, we have to chew it up. Yes, Mama, we got to chew it up. Yes, we do. We got to nourish it. And so that's what we're doing. And we're celebrating this week. Get your praise on, y'all. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.